Find angle X below. Now, for us to find this angle, the first thing I want us to look at is this line POR. The line POR. The line is passing through the center of the circle. So anytime you see a line passing through the center of the circle, you identify that line as the diameter line. And then the first theorem that should come to your mind with respect to that line is that angle in a semicircle is right angle. So what you just need to do is to trace the triangle that that line forms. So we are looking at triangle PRT. Triangle PRT, such that that diameter line is one side of the triangle. So you can see it. So now what you just need to do after identify that triangle is to look at the opposite angle to that diameter line. So this is the diameter line. So the opposite angle to that diameter line is the whole of this angle. The whole of this angle, that is angle PTR. Angle PTR. So what you should take note of is that angle in a semicircle is right angle. So that angle that is opposite this diameter line in the triangle is a right angle. Right angle means 90 degrees. So if this part is already 65, that means this remaining one has to be 90 minus 65, and that will give us 25. So that means this small angle here is 25 degrees. All right, now let's move on to this other points P and T now. If you look, this line goes to the circumference at Q, and from T, this line goes to the circumference to form 45 degrees. In the same way, we have the same points now, P and T, and we have another two lines. This line going to S at the circumference, and from T, this line going to S at the circumference, and the two of them form this angle here. So anytime you see lines coming from the same points and then going to separate parts of the circumference, then the theory that should come to your mind there is that angle in the same segments are equal. Angle in the same segments are equal. So identify it is simple. To identify it should be simple. You just look at 2 points, see lines going to the circumference, they form an angle. From the same 2 points, you watch out for 2 lines going to another part of the circumference to form an angle. So that will give us angle in the same segments are equal. So if this is 45, this angle here will also be 45 degrees, because angle in the same segments are equal. Now, with respect to triangle PTS, you will agree with me that angle X plus the whole of this angle here, which is 65 plus 25 plus 15. Hope you have seen all the 3 angles. This is 65, this is 25, and this is 15. All together form one angle in triangle PTS. So these 3 angles are forming one angle. So let me write them as 65 plus 25 plus 15. All together form one angle. And then added to this 45 degrees, so plus 45. And everything should be equal to 180, because sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Don't forget. So I have angle X, which is this. I have this angle, these 3 forming one angle, which is the whole of this, forming this angle there. And then I have 45 degrees, which is this last one. So these 3 angles of the triangle add up to 180. Then I can say X plus 65 plus 25 is 90. 90 plus 15, that will give us 105. 105 plus 45 will give us 150. And that is equal to 180. So we can move on and say X is equal to 180. When this plus 150 comes to this side, it becomes minus 150. And so finally, I have the value of angle X as 180 minus 150 is 30 degrees. So angle X is simply 30 degrees as the final answer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.